Welcome back, everyone. I would kindly like to ask you to sit on your places. Thank you. Yes. Discussion on the business landscape, expansion and innovation. We would like to invite His Excellency, the Ambassador Eric Dietz, the Ambassador of Luxembourg, Uranik Bego from Plug and Play, and Bardul Balteza from the Albanian Association of Recycling, which will be moderated by Blerta Vula. Thank you all.
Hello, everyone. It's such a pleasure to have you all here for different states and to join us in this very wonderful event, which took us a lot of time to get together. But here we are today and trying to share our experience and share our values of Rotary. Today, this panel discussion or this session of panels, it's a bit different from the first one. We tried to involve 3 different kind of topics. And apart from Rotary, and we discussed a lot at the beginning on how Rotary have to share the values with businesses and with other industries, and include the values in this in the way how businesses works. And in this panel discussion, I am very honored to have Mr. Ambassador here, Mr. Ambassador of Luxembourg, Zotrin Uranik Begu, drejtori Plug and Play, dhe përveç drejtori Plug and Play, so herë flasim për inovacionin në Kosovë edhe teknologjinë, pionieri I parë që na kujtohet është Zoti Uranik Begu. Po ashtu edhe ambasadorin e mjedisit, nëse mund t'ju quaj kështu, Zotin Bardul Balteza, I cili vjen sot për të na nderuar me pjesëmarrjen e tij në këtë panel nga Durrësi. Po filloj me Zotin ambasador, unë do ta duke pas parasysh se edhe 2 pjesëtarët e panelit janë shqiptar, u dakorduam paraprakisht që paneli të jetë I kombinuar në anglisht dhe shqip, prandaj kushdo që ka të nevojshme për kthimin, ju lutem përdorni pajisjet e përkthimit. Mr. Ambassador, thanks again for having you here. It has been almost 3 years that you're here in Kosovo, right? How does it look, the business environment in Kosovo? We have a lot of difficulties, but still we do have some good things that we can share.
Thank you very much. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me. Please, the person who introduced me called me Excellency. I just want to say the only person who is calling me Excellency is my wife. When she's saying, Excellency, can you bring the garbage out? So I'm Eric, and I'm very pleased to be here. I have also, if you allow me, just as an introduction also to say, well, Rotary Club, maybe you are in decline, but you still have doubled so much of members than we in Luxembourg have citizens. So congratulations for that. I would also, as a diplomat, we are sharing your values. Integrity, service, and leadership. That is what a diplomat should be. And so I'm very pleased to be here. And I'm also very lucky to be here. I agree with you, but sometimes it's not only luck, but you need also good mentorships. And I was not a good student. I was very lucky having my parents behind me, but then also during the path, meeting with good leaders and good members who were kind of inspiring for me. So coming back to your question, sorry to be a little bit long in my introduction, but I wanted to point that out. Yeah, Kosovo, how is the business environment, if I got you well? The first thing what I would say is that, unfortunately, the business environment is much better than the narrative about Kosovo. That is the first point. When you hear about Kosovo, it's only negative things. My previous post was in Western Africa, in Niger, where now currently you have a coup d'etat, they are putschist, and people are telling me there, Ambassador, how you can go to Kosovo? It's very dangerous. But it's not at all. So it's a very safe place here, and it's a very open society. I guess the same also in Albania. 94% of the population, the young population in Kosovo, are very much in favor of EU integration. And also, for those who don't know it, we have the euro here, and some of the people, business people from Luxembourg, didn't know that. So we need to change the narrative about Kosovo and really tell to the world that there are plenty of opportunities. The biggest assets of the business environment is, of course, the use of population, melting language, very well integrated. I think it's more than half of the population, so there are a lot of opportunity. And then I have to say also that the government of Kosovo during the last decades has also set up a strategic framework which should help also the country to move ahead. There is this national development strategy, there is a smart specialization strategy, so everything is in place. They also have a lot of incentives for businesses coming here, so I would say that what is the most important in my regard is that the government is also monitoring and implementing those strategies and also evaluating the impact in terms of social and economic benefit for the population. So it's an open society with a lot of incentives, with good labor, of course. Training needs to be much more. You have access to the port of Durrës, you have access of Thessaloniki, it's very close to the European market. So I would say that the business environment is very much in favor, and especially for nearshoring of services, but then also we have an expert here next to me, Urhanik, a friend, especially also for Kosovo to serve the world. And that is a little bit that I want to conclude on that. That is a little bit how we see, how is our vision here. We want to support Kosovo in different sectors so that Kosovo can serve better their population, but then also then Kosovo can serve better the world. Thank you.
Thank you. Qysh ta kesh? In anglisht?
Yeah.
Okay. Uranik, we already heard from the ambassador that there are some incentives for the businesses. You are an expert, I would say, of connecting the startups with industry and with investors, angel investors. How far are we, and how successful are we in these fields?
Thank you, first of all, very much for the invitation, and I want to congratulate the organizers and the Rotarians for this amazing international summit, which I think it feeds into